are within me, bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Forget not all his benefits. He forgives all your sin. He heals all your brokenness. He redeems your life from the pit. Crowns you with mercy, crowns you with love. Slow to anger, rich in love. His compassion rises like the sun from the heavens, high above. Great is his love for everyone. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Every heart be given him praise. As far as the east from the west, he has carried my sins away. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Let his mercy cover the night. From everlasting to everlasting, his kingdom rules in light. Justice for all who are oppressed. He made his ways known to Moses, his acts to the children of Israel. As a father has compassion on the children that he loves, so the Lord shows compassion to the ones who fear his name. He remembers we are dust. Our days are like the grass, but his mercy never fades. His faithfulness will last. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Every heart be given him praise. As far as the east from the west, he has carried my sins away. Bless the
All right, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. How we all doing this morning? Welcome to Thursday morning. How we doing? Good morning, good morning. Good morning, my goat. Well, I would say I have a long ways to go before I'm the greatest of all time. Doing good, Jackie. Good morning, Wawa. Good morning, Orlando. How we doing? John, good morning. Tiziana, good morning. RMP, what's up? Hey, what's up, Ted? How you doing? Jason, how you doing, man? Good to see ya. How's the progress been? You can put it here, you can put it in the Discord. I've been thinking about a few of the people in the Discord, just wanting to see progress, how people are doing, how they're progressing, what has been some of the biggest things that they've that has produced the biggest results in their growth as a trader. Thank you, Lord. What is my style of trading? Full porting. I close my eyes, I click the button, and then I peek at it every once in a while. It's the way to go. I do more I do scalp trades and day trade style trades. So I'll be in a trade anywhere from a minute or two to an hour. We follow ICT concepts. That's what we do. Flip a coin. When it says Northern, is this the same Northern that's been here in the past, or is this a new Northern? I'm just curious, because if it's the Northern that I knew, that I know, you get a nice warm welcome back, my friend. But I'm not sure if it's the same Northern. What's up, my friend? Where you been? Like the same one inside the Discord, Northern, right? I miss your posts of your beautiful homeland. Those are like, those make me dream about vacation. I'm not gonna lie, I thought about some of your images and where you live that you've shared when we were planning and putting together our vacation that we're going on here next week. We're going to Greece. It's completely different landscape than you, but I was like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. Moving to Denmark. Wow. What's in Denmark? Is it free healthcare? I couldn't help myself. I'm pretty sure that's the case. All right, let's do something here. Let's open in prayer, and then we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the market. We got 5 minutes before the market opens. Father, we just commit this time to you. We commit this day to you. We thank you that you are with us. Father, I pray that you direct our steps, Father, that Lord, that we would be in your will today, that we be patient. We reject anxiousness. We reject worry. We reject, drawing a blank on one that I want to say. I'm going to get it. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to think of it before I move on. I can't remember. But Father, we just take this time and we thank you. And we just commit this day to you, Lord. I pray that you would be with us in this, Lord, that we commit this time to you in Jesus' name. Yeah, we reject fear, negative thoughts, worry, selfish ambition. We reject those in Jesus' name. And everybody said, amen. All right, folks. Here we go. Let's take a look at the market. Daily time frame. We're gonna jump. I'm gonna show you some stuff that I'm just like, it just blows me away. All right, so here's our previous day's candle. We did close above the high, and we did already run the low. Okay, to be honest with you, am interested in all-time highs again. We have tagged a daily fair value gap. We're gonna drop that all the way down to there. So we have a daily fair value gap that's been tagged. And I think we probably go to all-time highs again. Now, if you drop down to the 4-hour time frame, what do we got? We've made a higher low right here, and I think this is intentional. I think this is very important. I think this higher low is important for the continuation. If we would have went below this, I would say we're probably going down here, but we didn't. We stopped right before it, okay? So with that being said, I think either we stay in line here and we make this trend like this, or we're gonna break through it and we're gonna see all-time highs again. Dropping down to the hourly, we've made a, this would have been called a market maker buy model. We've closed through the last hourly fair value gap here, and we will be creating a new one here shortly. Dropping down to the 15-minute, and this is where things get interesting. Check this out. Yesterday, I mentioned that I thought we would come up to the hourly fair value gap at some point. It did leave it initially like I anticipated, and then it came back to it at literally the end of the day. But look what we did at the end of the day. If you mark this high and this low, this is the 50% level right here. And look what we hit. We hit the 50% level, and then we sell off to make a new low. Running those 4-hour swing lows that I had marked out that I originally wanted to target, and we never got there. It targeted right in the Asia session. How convenient. The more I'm watching Asia session, the more I'm like, this is crazy. I should be trading this. Now, check out how we got there. We make a move lower, and we go back up to OTE, perfect OTE entry. When I say perfect, I literally mean perfect OTE entry. Actually, there's a better one even. We anchor this high to this low. We come up to 70% right there, and we tag it, and then we sell off. Okay, I did the same thing again, guys. I went from this high to this low after we ran it, and here's our 70% level. Look at this. Look at this. London high is the 70% level. We hit it, we sell off again to London lows. OTE is a legitimate strategy. And the reason why I have it on my charts is because I'll incorporate that with my breaker and inversions. I'm not gonna lie, I'm jealous of how Asia has been. I don't trade at the night, and I've made it a habit, because what happened when I first started trading, I traded all the time, and I just gamble at all the times of the day, and it's like at nighttime I just lose money, and I'm like, I need to stop. So I stopped. I should re-look at that. All right, we have 9:30 opening price right now. We have our opening price. We have our new day opening gap over here, and previous day's midpoint sitting right there. We'll see if we pump higher. I anticipate we're probably going to go higher. We have this 15-minute inversion fair value gap sitting all the way up here. If we get to here, guys, we're gonna, I'd say we run for all-time highs again. But the goal would be to take a trade up to this level here, to be honest with you. That's where I think we're going. We have this order block right here. If we go to back to the 4-hour time frame, we'll see if this turns into an order block here in 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes, this will either close above or below it, and that's going to be a good indication of what price might be doing. Same with the hourly. You can see the hourly candles right here, order block, and then that would be right there. So we also have an order block here. And London high would actually be a breaker. So if price comes back down into this 15-minute fair value gap, I'd be looking at a breaker opportunity to take along. I'm deciding what I wanted to anchor it to. I'm just going to do it at the high, but I think there's an opportunity where we go down to this up close candle and these series of down close candles. So I'm going to also anchor it here. I'm going to put another breaker here. So what I think, if I wanted to put together a plan, here's my plan. Anchor that high to this low. Look where 50% is. 50% is right inside that. I anchored it the wrong way. All right, so there's 50% right there. That's what I do like that. And then look how after we hit OTE right here, guess what we dropped to? 50% right there. 50% is the middle of this range right here. The price action over Asia session and London session has been like super algorithmic. I mean, like if you just traded OTE, you would have killed it. Regardless, we'll be fine. That username is not in TradingView. Tiziana, I need your correct username if you want access to the indicators. Username for TradingView. Georgette, sorry. OTE is this. Pay attention. Here we go. When we mark out our midpoint, so you know how we anchor, let me just zoom in here. You know how we anchor when we want to find the midpoint of a range. Here's the low, here's the high. We drop a Fibonacci tool from here to here, and we find out where the midpoint is. Here's the midpoint for this trade, right in the middle. Okay, now OTE is not the red line of the midpoint. It's 70%. Instead of 50, it's 70%. So typically when you see price move, it goes like this: high, low, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and it does this. Well, these peaks, for whatever reason, can fall around 70% of the actual range right here. So if you look at this blue line, it hits 70%. Does it happen all the time? No, but I'll use that as confirmation to then start looking for a trade the other direction. All right, so see how he dropped right now? I have 10 minutes before I start trading, so we did do the drop as I anticipated into 50% level. Here's our breakers that I would be paying attention to. If we drop down to the 1 minute time frame, look how it wicked 50% right now. It wicked the breaker. This looks nice. I'm still waiting, so we'll see if it continues to sell off or what. Discipleship, school, and training. Awesome. That's cool. In Denmark. Well, I pray your travels are safe and everything goes smoothly. We're going to give away an Apex account at the end of trading today. Just one. I had somebody that was in a restricted area, so we have one more Apex account that we're going to give away at the end of our trading session today. It's not going to be a huge announcement. Whoever's here is going to be participating in it. We'll get it. I mean, I see the evidence to potentially sell off even more. Just continue to range down here. ES is in that spot where it really could. It has this opening range gap that's really large. The new week opening gap right down here. I think this is something new, Grep, Mr. Grep. What's my PC setup? I have a super wide monitor directly in front of me. Half of my screen is what you see. The other half is my Discord. And then on the right hand side, I have a vertical monitor that has my YouTube playlist for music. And then the bottom section is YouTube Studio, so I can see all your guys' comments. I'm only on one monitor. What you see is what I look at. Unless I switch my YouTube screen to my execution screen, which is what the black screen is when I put it up there on the screen. That's the only other screen I have. Then to the right of that is my camera. And then to the right of that is another camera. And then in front of me is a giant light. And that's pretty much it. That TV behind me is it just died on me. It doesn't turn on anymore. I need to get me a new one, but I'm like, do I want to spend $200-300? Nah, not right now. I'd rather spend it on my boat that I'm trying to get fitted to get on the water. If I can day trade right now, what company would I do? As in, like, if you wanted to trade a company. Devin? I'm in the Midwest, Nebraska. I don't trade companies. I trade the Nasdaq. I trade indices. Because those companies collectively give us the Nasdaq, and the Nasdaq is futures, and I like it. I've traded on it completely. Now, investing is different. If you want to be aggressive, invest in AI companies. If you want to be conservative, invest in, the S&P 500. This is not financial advice, though. I'm not a financial advisor. Yeah, I've been trading full-time for a while, but my job allows me to do that. I'm a realtor, so I help people buy and sell homes, but I only do referral-based business from that now. I don't chase people anymore. I do this, so I teach. I have a day trading course called the Purpose Driven Trader Academy that I manage and run. I have affiliate links, and I have my YouTube trading income. I invest in real estate. I own properties. I own rental properties and duplexes. I plan on starting another business that I won't talk about here right now, but that's really what I do. I do a lot of different things. But what I love is trading full time. What I love is this part of it. It's 2.5 hours of my day. And I've gotten to the point where that's all I spend is about 2.5 hours of trading. I really don't do much studying anymore. And because I do it live here, and because I'm a verbal processor, my journaling is my live streams. I verbally process. I'm not a writer. I verbally process anything. And so when I take a trade in front of you guys or I'm doing something here, I'm talking through it. I'm taking away so much that you guys don't realize, just because I have the ability of talking through my trades with you guys on the screen. Helps me tremendously. If you don't record your trades, you should, for your own watching. So do I have passive income? Yes, I do. It's not truly passive though. Nothing's truly passive. Some requires more work than others though. All right, I have the green light to start trading. Let's jump up to the hourly here and let's take a peek. Okay, so we're hitting the order block, that breaker, 50%, almost 70% OTE. 4 hour closes in 15 minutes. We have a doji candle right now, indecisive. It's swept the previous candle's low and high. The daily, I said I wanted to see longs. Here's the 15-minute candle. We just inversed this. This is a big deal. That makes me a slightly more bearish on the day. If we're going to make a lower low, we do have Friday's midpoint down here that is still available. I do know and understand that we've hit a daily fair value gap though. Typically we'll find support there. So I don't want to discount that from a higher time frame. So I think what I'm going to do is allow a move to go without me if it's going to run. If we get down to here, I just don't think we're running this right here. I could be wrong. I think what I'll do is I'm going to allow this to run, and if we start getting consolidation, I'm going to take the long here. If we keep dropping, I think that's the approach that I'm going to take. I'm not going to take the short. I think this is going to hold. We've already hit a daily fair value gap. I think I might change my position depending on how the 4 hour candle closes. We'll see how it closes and reevaluate there. But I think that's the approach that I'm going to take and be willing to just sit and wait. Maybe we sweep this low. Maybe we come to midnight open and find support there. Maybe we come back up into this breaker and find resistance here, and then we run to midnight open. That might be an option that I would consider taking, right? But if we're just going to keep doing this, I'm probably just going to let it play out without me. Yeah, day trading is definitely not passive. It definitely is nice though. High income reward if you have it figured out. So it's worth the 5 years that it may take for you to learn to trade. If you anticipate it's only going to be 1 year before you're starting to make money, you're wrong. Give yourself 2 to 3 years to start making money. Way to go, Northern. Glad you stopped by. I do like this little sweep of liquidity right there. I'll be right back, folks. I don't see any long opportunity here yet. If we get all the way up here, I'm going to look for a retracement back down to this fair value gap in this breaker right here. So what I'm going to look for is the drop down to this level. if it continues higher. From Paris, hello, my friend. What's up, JM? Congrats on taking a few payouts. It's the way to go. All right, so see, it's not respecting that right now. And all the 1 minute fair value gaps are gone. So I'm gonna hold this. I'm gonna get rid of that for right now. Tag of the first 5 minute fair value gap there. That alone could have been a move. Nice retracement there. Might as well wait till 10 o'clock. See where this 4 hour closes. It looks as if it's going to be somewhat of a doji candle. If this 15 minute gives us a close inside of this candle, we can use that to take a long. This would be the 15 minute first presented sweep. What would the risk parameters be if we did something like that? That's not bad. 50 points for 150 points about. It would be on one contract, that would be $100. That's not bad. That's not poor risk. We'll see where it closes in the next 3 minutes. No, I only trade the Nasdaq. It's what I grew up on. It's what I learned on. I've traded ES very, very rarely. Actually, the first time I traded it was last week, I believe, off stream for the first time in probably a year. I normally just watch it and use it for confluences. But if you felt that NQ was too fast, ES is a great option for 1 micro because it's definitely less risk than the Nasdaq. If you're on 1 micro and you're like, this is still too much, I can't handle it on 1 micro, then go to ES on 1 micro, and it's slower. You could learn from there. Failure swing. I'm not in a trade yet, deciding if I want to do this trade long here. I think I am going to try 1 micro long on this trade right here when we close. If we immediately go down, I'll wait. But if we go up right away, I will take an entry on this next 15-minute candle. I'm going to go long right here. Stop is there. Target is this high. This is the 15-minute first presented sweep in line with the market. So we are going long where I think we're going long. The 15-minute candle swept the previous 15-minute candle, closed inside of it. We made a failure swing. I think we're going to run for at least this high right here. Stop, actually, I think I might adjust where my stop is. Target's 119 points, so that's 120. So I'm going to set my stop at 60 to do a 2R trade. So stop is going to be at 29,932. $60 points, so that's a $120 loss if it hits. Let's look here. The hourly swept some targets, came back down to this order block. Do we want to go higher? The 4-hour is indifferent. Swept the low, swept the high. This is a newer model that I'm going for right now. I don't trade this one very often. I've done it only a couple other times, but from what I've back tested, it has a 62 or 65% win rate. I'm taking it in the first presented one in line with where I think price is going. I think we're going higher. I use Tradeview is where I'm executing. I see that. Yes, I do. RMP. I did think about it. I did think about that. the hourly also supported and respected this order block too. So while we haven't inverted on the 15, the order block on the hourly has also been respected. So it could be either way. I think my bias is just a long, so that's why I'm going that direction. Don't know who that is. This next 5-minute fair value gap, this 5-minute candle that just printed or that is printing right now is going to tell us if we're right or wrong, I think. The previous candle was a doji candle, not in my favor. But if you also look, while we inverted this fair value gap, we didn't create a new order block. We didn't have a 15-minute change in state of delivery. It did not close below it. So it's between both directions right now, in my opinion. And I'm betting on longs in all-time highs. Dodger player? Cool. It's the stash. That's what it is. It's the mustache. It's the mustache. $45, awesome. Yeah, the average age of my audience is between 33 and I think 45 when I look at the analytics. The swing high of the previous 15-minute candle. That's all right. We got, I mean, you know, if I had it my way, here's what I hope to happen. That my kids follow in my footsteps and want to learn trading and day trading. And I eventually would have my oldest son, who's 14 now, who has a hilarious personality, is very personable on camera. I would have him. If you saw the TikTok of him trading where he was trying to make money, that's my son, where he would learn with me on trading, and then there would be 2 screens, 2 cameras. He would be on it, I'd be on it, and then I could step away from the live streaming and he could do more of it. And then that would also bring a younger audience, which is going to be important for longevity if I'm building a business. How old am I? I am 39. My youngest does. He asks me constantly, Dad, can you teach me how to trade? Dad, can I take a trade today? I'm like, no, it doesn't work that way, buddy. It doesn't work that way. You just don't click buttons to take a trade. I said, he says, you can teach me, Dad. I'm like, yeah, my teaching is going to be you learning for an entire year without you clicking a single button. MJM, is that dodgy? Is that how you're referring to? Thanks, JM. Appreciate it. Did we inverse 5 minute? Oh, look at that. We might be on to something, folks. We might be onto something. Let's see if we can survive this pullback. That's my target. That's what I'm going for. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, I totally get it. It's nice to have somebody. That's a great question. I don't know, John. My wife does the coordinating. I'm the tag along when it comes to the travel plans. I've done it before and I survive, but my wife likes the feeling of knowing that everything is done. So I let her do it. Oh, look at that. Come on. Let's just run it. Run it right here. Come on. Just do it. Do it. Oh, yeah. Woo! That felt good. That felt good. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Guys, that's pretty sweet. Uh-oh, it looks like some form of news just happened. That's the only logical explanation here. But that was stinking sweet. We don't even need to go. I don't even need to take another trade. On one micro, I made $236 on each of my accounts. I mean, we're golden, folks. We are golden. But this is a large candle. There's some form of news that just happened. Trump said something. I bet you he tweeted, "We have a deal." I bet you that's what it, no, I doubt it. I doubt that's what it is. I'm just kind of talking. 120 points in about 10 minutes. 15 minutes, basically. The order delayed to fill is a good thing. That means we probably got some extra money there. Was the deal reached? Is that for real what it is? And even if a deal is reached, I think they're gonna not follow through on it. Let's see here. I can't find anything. I'm not on X anymore. I stopped being on X because it was just sucking my time and it was a waste of my time. It really was. So I blocked it. So I'm not up to news right away, like when stuff happens. So did we miss anything? I like ICT concepts. Let's go. Yes, 1 minute ago. US and Iran reached deal, but need Trump's final approval. Israel bombed the hell out of Lebanon last night, so I doubt it. That needs Trump's approval. This was a good day. Yes, it was. How is it living in Nebraska? We are planning to move to Colorado Springs to go Bible school there. Oh, that's cool. It's what I know. I grew up here, was born here. No, it doesn't, Josh. Take Profit Trader will email you the morning of news events. All right, guys. I mean, that's amazing. I am not. We're gonna do a giveaway. We're gonna do a giveaway. Brad Pitt's not from Nebraska. I would have known that. He's not from Nebraska. We're gonna do a giveaway right now. We're gonna give away one Apex account because one of the people that won it did not was in South Africa and they don't do South Africa. So I mean, phenomenal trade. I mean, you can't ask for anything better than a trade like that to run your target immediately. Or when did we get in? We got in right at 10 o'clock. So it was right here. We got in at 10 o'clock. 15 minutes later, we're hitting the target. I mean, all we had to do was be patient. We didn't have to think about anything else. I know, Shane, you got stopped out. I feel you. It's happened to me many times. It happened to me yesterday. If you were on the stream yesterday, what happened? I got stopped out by 4 ticks, and then it ran my target to 130 points. So I get it. It happens. It's just something we have to deal with as traders. But, I mean, I can't ask for anything better than what just happened today. I mean, the only thing better was I had 10 contracts instead of 1. Be up $2,300 on each account. That would have been, like, the best day ever. Best day I would have ever traded. The most I've ever made in a single day was about, if I add up each account, is about $5,000. That was on a phenomenal day. That was with 10 accounts, making about $500 on each account. Funded accounts. 8. I had one funded account that I wasn't paying attention to, that I traded extra on, that had some losses. And during trading yesterday, it actually got stopped out. So I lost one account yesterday. I just didn't realize it. So I have 8 funded accounts. And then right now I have 1, 2, 3, 5 eval accounts. You know what? I think I'm going to add some eval accounts. I think I'm going to go get some Lucid eval accounts. I'll probably get 5 Lucid eval accounts. I have 2 right now. Because I'm at the stage for my trading, if I stay consistent with 1 to 2 micros, I manage my risk, I don't allow myself to go on tilt. For the month of April, I went on tilt twice this month. Okay, I went on tilt twice this month, and those days resulted in about $700 of losses, $700 on each day. So if I can continue to minimize my tilt days to maybe just 1 a month and not allow tilt to go on tilt, those were for this month. I only had 2 red days, 2 red days. So I may have had a loss or 2, but I was green 18 days. What is it? If I count today, let's see, we have 1, so 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I've been green 18 out of 20 days this month. But the 2 days that I had losses were a accumulation of minus $1,400. Those 2 red days killed my profits for the month of May, because my average profit is anywhere from $100 to $300. That's my average profit that I'm coming out with on a day. So when you go on tilt, it only takes 1 or 2 tilt days that can literally destroy your accounts. So I had 2 tilt days this month, and that took out $1,400 of profits for the month. Tilt is when you lose control. You start clicking the button just because. You become emotionless. You don't care if you blow the account. You're just at the point where you're just like, let's see if I can walk away green here. I've already lost so much. Let's see if we can get what I want. And all logic goes out the door. And you just click the button. You revenge trade, thinking that I'm gonna try to get it back. You overtrade, thinking that it's this one. No, it's this one. No, it's this one. Okay, that is what tilt is. Now, thankfully, I only had 2 of those days, and my average days are between 100 and 300. So I made all of that back and was able to take multiple payouts this month. But still, that hurts. If I can reduce those, I'm going to, just think of it. $1,400 more on top of what I already made. This month, I think I walked away with roughly, I don't even know. Let me look. Let me go to my settings let me go to my data for this account. My main Apex account that I trade. Custom dates this month. All right, so this month on this Apex account that I'm trading, with trading just 1 or 2 micros a day, there's one day I did more, but most of the part it's 1 or 2 micros. I made $36.49, so $3,649 trading 1 micro. If I did not lose that $1,400, I would have been up $5,000 for the month on just one account. Put that across 10 accounts, and yeah, that's 50 grand in a month. That'd be nice, but I didn't do that. Now, just keep in mind, not all 10 accounts are funded accounts, and one of the other things that I need to refine even more is, the idea of over trading. So I'll close all my accounts, then I will open just one of my funded accounts because price action looks good, and then I'll take a couple trades on one funded account. That's what happened last week or the week before with one of my funded accounts that I ended up accidentally blowing yesterday because I wasn't paying attention to what its balance was. So I blew that account, and that also has stunted some of my growth as a trader, is this over trading concept that I justify by going into one account instead of all the accounts, and then I'll do more trading on that one account. Sometimes it's been good, sometimes it's been bad. So limiting that to as much as I can. But these numbers are great. I'm liking the progress that I'm seeing in my trading. I will say only 2 losses for the month of May is the best month I've ever had. That's the best month I've ever had when it comes to the days that I'm green and days that I close red. That's the best month I've ever had. And I'm kind of just thinking about that now. Thank you, Jesus. Wow. So I have 2 paths before me where I'm currently at right now. I can keep doing what I'm doing, not increase my size, and increase the number of accounts that I carry. Or I can increase my size with the current accounts that I have to see more growth in my trading. If I'm honest with you, I'm more comfortable adding accounts than I am increasing size. I've gotten to the comfort of being okay trading 1 micro. And even for you guys, for new traders out there that are wondering, can I make money trading only 1 micro? The answer is yes, you can. I'm showing that here. In one account, we grossed in the month of May $3,600, trading for the most part 1 micro at a time. Now, have I broken that rule in this month? Yes. Have I taken more than 4 trades this month? Yes. So I'm not saying I'm perfect, but even in the imperfection, when you manage yourself and your risk, you can see progress. You can see progress. My win rate for this month was 58%. My losing rate was 41%. And then 0.5% for break-even trades. So I like the idea of adding to my accounts and keeping my contracts small because, one, I'm more comfortable with it. Two, it's helpful for you to see what's possible with one micro. And I think that's encouraging. Right? I mean, I hope you feel encouraged by that. Realizing that, wow, I can see I can do this with just one micro. Let me read some of these comments. Pablo, so with one micro, you can make 3K a month. Yes, you can. There's rules that were broken. I took more contracts here and there, but yes, it's possible. Do you plan to keep doing prop firms or open a live account? I'm going to keep doing prop firms. Low risk. I'm comfortable with it. It's the new direction. People talk about prop firms going away. I don't think they are. I think they'll be refined, but this is going to be the new way traders get into the industry. It's just the cheapest way. It's the best way to manage your risk when you're deciding if you want to become a trader. I mean, you pay $38 and you can trade for a month on that one account without losing any more money. Additionally, you have the opportunity to make money if you pass the account, follow the rules, and see growth, right? I don't see them going away. They're too profitable for prop firms. I'd always suggest not to increase size. The only problem, Felipe, is that at some point, we're going to be doing a giveaway here for those here. At some point, you need to break through that ceiling for the purpose of growth. And in the rare scenario where you are banned from all the prop firms or prop firms go away, you can trade a live account. Okay? Shane, I'm tilting. You got it, my friend. I know the feeling. You need to just get up and walk away. Got to get up and walk away. Hezi, when you get your first payout, do you become overly cautious, nervous of your trades the next day? That is normal when you first start. And if you have that cautious, nervous feeling, you need to reduce your size. Because when I've done that, let me rephrase it. When I was cautious and nervous the following day and I traded normal, I ended up blowing those accounts. I'm no joke. I'll get a payout, or I qualified, I submitted it, and then I traded the next day, and then I blew that account and I lost the payout. Reduce your size. Don't even trade that account. So one time I actually requested a payout, and then I did not trade that account. I just left it off my copier and I traded all the other accounts. You do things to remove that nervousness or cautious feeling because that affects the way you trade. So being present with yourself to recognize how you're feeling in these moments of hitting your ceiling of where you've never been before, getting a payout that, it's new and what's going to happen. When you have those feelings, you need to remove them so that you can think logically and you can trade. What's up, Brett? You talked about leaving a runner sometimes. How do you know at what point to take profit? One of the biggest things I'm struggling with is when to take profit. Brett, the answer is you decide before you get in the trade. Okay? What did I do in this trade? I decided when I was going to take profit. Well, you know what I could have easily done, Brett? I could have been in this trade right here and see this candle starting to pump aggressively, and I could have grabbed my take profit, and I could have just pushed it higher and say, oh, this has to go higher. This has to go higher. And then you just keep pulling it up because of how aggressive it is. And then guess what? It comes back down, and now you're not taking profit. Decide before you get in the trade and take your profit there. Now for a runner, okay, let's say we took our profit here. Now I have one runner left. How would I want to handle that? There's a couple ways. The most aggressive approach is when you get your first inversion against your trade, you close the position. Here's the inversion right here. So when this candle closed at 10:15, I would have closed my position. That's option one. Option two, you're holding for the bigger move. You move your stop to break even. Stop set there. You pray that the retracement does not stop you out. Did this one stop you out? No. Now you move your stop up to this level right there, to this swing low. And you should be more than likely protected. Your stop loss would be moved there. Now I've secured my profit, and now I'm holding for the bigger move. When do I move my stop from here? When this makes a new high. When we make a new high right here and we sweep this level, I'm moving that stop now to this swing low. Now I've secured more profit. And I'm trailing my stop loss. That's approach number two. Approach number three is a combination of approach number two. I have a trailing stop loss, and then I look left and I identify where I want to take profit. In this scenario, we wicked up into this hourly fair value gap, and there's this large fair value gap. There's not a very good place to take profit. So you would have to do one of two things. Pick an arbitrary level that you feel comfortable with. Or option number two, you take the manipulation leg, anchor the low to the high, drop the Fibonacci target tool, and look where one standard deviation is. So then you can go there. Or if you're like, that's too high, let's do 50% of that. So your target would be somewhere here. And then if you get stopped out before that happens, no problem. Wash your hands of the trade, and now you're done. That is how you manage your trade. So this is a management issue for you. It's possible. You can take care of it. You just have to decide. The best way is to decide before you get into the trade how you plan on managing it, and then you keep your emotions out of it. Kuwang, yes, we took a trade. We got long and we made that. Yes, we traded. We got that big win. We did the 15-minute reversal trade, and it banked at 120 points. Way to be disciplined, Lance. Nice job. Good morning, Grace. It's interesting, some of the changes to Apex. I haven't looked at it yet. Are you trading any more today? No, we're going to do a giveaway here once I get through all these chat questions. I use Fidelity account. What is the difference between that and a prop firm? JB, are you still here? If you're still here, a prop firm is a demo account that allows you to learn at the paying to get access to it. But if you follow your rules, pass a couple of their challenges, you can actually take real money out of the account. People do get banned for making too much money. They get moved to a live account. It's becoming more standardized. But you don't need to worry about that. If you're getting banned, that means you made a lot of money. I know traders that are making $30,000 a month. Excuse me. They're making, you know, $10, $15, $20,000 in a day, and they're not even close to being banned because they're spreading it across 30 different prop firms. 30 different accounts. Each prop firm allows you typically to have 5 of those accounts. So you're looking at 6 different prop firms that they're spreading it across. You know, the window is very long. Now, a lot of the rules only allow you to take a certain amount out before they'll close the account, and then you have to start new. That's fine. It works. What can I use to link my accounts to copy trade across them? I use the Take Profit, or I use the Apex copier. I've debated on creating a copier myself. I haven't done it yet. As I get better at coding and creating products, I probably will eventually do that, but right now I'm not. If I can get it by the end of this year, I would be pumped. I'd be pumped to have a copy trader by the end of 2026. KC, we did win. I should make a video. Sure. Yeah. I'll probably do something for that video. I have 250 counts, passed with Apex, did not touch them yet for 3 months since passed. Oh, well, that either is a lot of discipline or you're being afraid. If I was you, Sipasart, I would open your funded accounts if you have a model and take only one trade on them, whether it's a win or loss, and then close it for the day. You need to start learning to get through them, okay? Or you're never gonna progress. You need to progress as a trader. No, you don't need to make $250 for 5 days to get a payout. On Apex, it's $50. And let's be real. If you're not making over $50 a day or $250 if you're on a higher account, you're not going to get a payout anyway. That's an irrelevant rule that people don't understand. They're thinking, man, I have to make $250 per day. That's a psychological block hold that they're putting there that affects people's ability to trade. Think about it this way. You have to build a buffer account first. You gotta meet their minimum requirements to get a payout, which is typically to build that buffer account. For a 50K account with Apex, it's $2,000. The new amount's $2,000. So I have to trade $2,000. You're going to have days over $50, $100 to be able to reach that $2,000 to then get a payout. So it's an irrelevant rule. They do it there because it affects your psychology. That's the part of prop firms that I don't like, but I get it. It's part of the game. Way to go, Clay.
In shadows I kept you distant. A soul folded into itself, forgetting light. Yet even in collapse, you held the blueprint. And though these bones were dead,
Tensor. I agree with you. I don't know what you're talking about though. Or what that was in reference to. Apex is not in South Africa, no. Molt. Prop firms that I have up top are the ones that I have traded with, except for Bullinox, and I like. You will be happy with any of them for the most part. We are not taking another trade today. I'm going to be doing a giveaway here shortly. It's just one account. You can do it, Pablo. I don't know the answer to that, Tiziana. You'll have to actually just try it and see if they accept it. I don't know. Shane, how many accounts should you get? Because you went on tilt, I would be conservative and only do one. And prove to yourself that you can manage your emotions when you miss a trade. Don't buy 5 accounts and then blow those 5 accounts in one trade in a few trades. I've done that. It's painful. It just adds to the pain. Yes, the max is 13K per account on Apex. I trade micros. That's my whole Sting political. That's my whole focus for traders, is to show traders that you can trade only one micro and still take payouts. My gross profit for the month of May is $3,600. No, they don't need to be Apex, Betsy. It's all connected. All the accounts, if you're going to trade prop firms, make sure you select NinjaTrader or Tradevate as your broker, because anything connected to NinjaTrader or Tradevate will allow you to trade multiple accounts. And it can be different prop firms. Yeah. Apex will allow you to do that, and it's a one-time fee. That's why I went with Apex's copier. It's a one-time fee of $150. TradeSyncer, it's a monthly subscription of what, $30 a month. That, to me, if I can avoid monthly subscriptions, I will. Can you make a video on how to pass prop firm accounts? Did you see the video where I passed the Tradeify accounts, but then I blew them on the last day? Or are you saying you want me to just sit down and do the logic on a marker board or on a screen and then explain how to pass them without actually doing it myself. Is that what you're saying, Kay? How many other people would want a video like that instead of me actually doing it? I get the video of me doing it is probably more entertaining, but maybe it's not as helpful as far as putting together a strategy for passing a prop firm account. Yeah, payouts, I would say 2 weeks. It doesn't matter. Once you start doing it and you don't think about the money, you're just trading for following your rules and plans, the profits come. And when your one account is ready for payout, you take it. Shane, don't worry about it. On Apex alone, I've lost over 300 accounts, eval accounts. I've blown over 300 eval accounts. Okay? That's a lot in my mind. But when I look at other people that have tried to game the system, I've seen people that have blown 2,000 eval accounts. Caleb, what's up? How many days a week do you trade one micro, and how is your daily profit on one micro? How much stop loss do I put? I trade 5 days a week with one micro. Some days I'll do 2 micros if I'm feeling snazzy, but for the most part it's one micro. My stop loss, I have a max daily loss of $250. For the most part, I adhere to it. Some days I have not. And that's just the truth. I'm not the perfect trader here, but I adhere to it as best I can. And even with me not being perfect, I'm still green on the month and on the day. One micro, my daily profit is anywhere from $100 to $300 on one micro. More often than not, it's closer to $100 than it is to $300. Today was a phenomenal day. We took one trade and we're up $235 on each account. Was the start gradual for you in trading, or was there ever a moment when you felt like you had to jump in? When I first started trading, I remember making the decision that I'm going all in. And let me tell you what all in meant for me at that point. It meant that I was going to pay for a mentor, that I was going to find a mentor that I could learn from instead of trying to do this on my own. Up to that point, I was just doing my own thing and I was losing lots of money. I was literally gambling. So I decided at that moment that I'm going all in and I'm going to learn from a mentor. Now, unfortunately, I picked the wrong mentor when I first started out, and I was with that person for about 7 months, and it cost me $150 a month to be a part of their community, and I learned almost nothing. Then I sowed a seed with the Lord. I wrote a check and I said, Lord, I'm sowing the seed into the kingdom, and your word says that if I sow or if I give, I shall receive. So I'm giving to receive from you, and what I'm asking for, Lord, is for you to teach me how to trade. Show me how to trade. 6 days later, I came across a YouTube video from ICT Concepts, and when I watched the video, I literally said out of my mouth, this is insane. Because the way he was calling the market and talking about price action, nobody I've ever seen before did anything remotely close to it. So immediately the Lord spoke to me inaudibly and just in my heart and said, this is the answer to your request. I canceled every subscription. I walked away from everything else, and I went all in on ICT Concepts, and I started learning. Okay? From that point, everything was gradual. Everything was gradual. It was building a foundation. It was getting the roots for set. And most of my growth for 18 months to 2 years, I didn't see any progress in my P&L. It was all negatives. It was all reds. But I was building a foundation below the surface, understanding the market. As I progressed through that, it was a gradual growth into where I am today. Pablo, you can use your Apex copier directly in TradingView, yes. TP, Take Profit Trader, is monthly. You bet, Betsy, I will. I think we're close to the bottom. How long you took from eval to get your first payout? Malik, when I first started, I think it was either 20 or 30 evals. 20 or 30 evals before I took my first payout. But then I would have dry spells after that. I went like another 30, 40 evals before I got another funded account and got another payout. So it was progress. It wasn't pretty, but it was progress. And before it took me 4 weeks to pass an eval. Then it was down to just a couple days. Now the way I trade is I don't even look at my evals. I just set them there. I copy trade for my funded accounts, and then the eval accounts go with them. Sometimes I'll double the size for the eval accounts in the copier so I don't think about it, and then I'm just trading 1 micro on my funded accounts, and then my eval accounts pass much faster because I'm doubling or tripling the size. Okay, Kay, you're wanting the strategy to pass a prop firm. I'll put a video for that. Pablo, my friend, I do care. This is my ministry. I care about seeing you become a profitable trader so that you can have kingdom impact. I want you to do what the Lord has called you to do and have impact on the world around you. And I believe trading is one of the ways that you can do that. Yeah, so I for whatever reason I have a hard time showing this. I'll try to show it here. Let me see if I can get there. It'll be a little messy here. Let me try it. I think it's this screen. There it is. So this is my copy trader right here. Okay. This is what I made today. So these are all my accounts that I traded today. Now it's Ninja Trader. So what happens is if I go into, these are my accounts. So this is a Ninja Trader account. Take Profit Trader is owned by Ninja Trader. If I go to this first button right here, new, and I select the drop down, there's right here, it's called the Apex Copier. Now, you may not have it on there if you haven't purchased the Apex Copier. The Apex Copier is inside of the NinjaTrader universe. So it only works with NinjaTrader. That's why I can copy any account that allows NinjaTrader to be the broker. So it is a NinjaTrader product created by Apex. They sell it separately, so you just need to type in Apex Copier, okay? All right, it's 11 o'clock. We're going to do the giveaway. Hang on a second. It is a separate company, I'm pretty sure. It might be the same person, but a separate company. I'm pretty sure it's related to Apex though, in some way. Any expectation for the 11 a.m. macro? Well, let's look. I haven't looked here. I already think we're going higher. So I think we're going higher. How we get there, I'm not sure. I'll be watching this breaker right here. There's a breaker right here at the high of the hourly. But let me go ahead and set up the giveaway here. And actually, I'm going to see if Take Profit Trader, if I have an account with Take Profit Trader that I can give away. Give me a second. I'm going to see if I can give away some more accounts here. Alright, let's see. No, not with them. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give away one Apex account and two 150K Take Profit Trader accounts. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Let me go ahead and get it set up here. We'll do that right now. You guys were patient. You survived. All right, go ahead, start making comments. If you want to be in the trade, go ahead and do a comment. And we will also hit the like button, and we're going to do our daily affirmation as well. We are at 57. We need to hit 75 likes for the daily affirmation and for the giveaway. 75 likes for the daily affirmation and the giveaway. Make a comment if you would like to be a part of the giveaway. We are doing a giveaway here. We need to hit 75 likes before we'll do the giveaway, and we will also be doing our daily affirmation. The daily affirmation is to keep your mindset right, folks. We're giving away 1 Apex account and 2 150K Take Profit Trader accounts. All right, so we're coming up to that breaker right now. Let's see how it interacts here. What's up, Hazzy? DTJ giveaways are the best. What's up? Yep, all-time highs are going to be in the picture here. Yes, it's only for the Academy. It's up to you, Shane. I mean, you're going to get value out of it now. Whether you're here or not, it's irrelevant. It's a one-time cost. There's no monthly fee. The giveaway is not a monthly subscription, Ted. It's not a monthly subscription, but when you do pass the eval account, you do have to pay to activate it, I believe. So basically, it's a free shot at getting a funded account without paying for it. All right, let's do our affirmation first. It's based on Isaiah 54. Here we go. Here's our affirmation for today. No weapon formed against me will prosper. What rises against me will not overcome me. Fear, pressure, and opposition do not have the final word. The Lord is my defense, and I stand secure in Him. I move forward with bold faith, steady pace, and confidence. Okay, not confidence in your trading, confidence in the Lord that He's going to make you all the way. He's going to be with you through it all. What God has called me to, He will protect and sustain. What rises against you will not overcome you, folks. You're going to have obstacles. You're going to have days of failure, days of losses. And the affirmation is, it will not overcome me. The Lord is my defense. He has the final word. Okay? This is your affirmation. Take these, screenshot these, speak these over yourself. They're rooted in Scripture. It's alive and living, folks. It has power. It has power. Oh, wow. All right. We only have, if you're here and you want to be a part of the giveaway, this is your last and final call. Make a comment in the chat if you want to be in the giveaway. If you don't and you want to give the odds to the 40 people that are in the giveaway right now, don't make another comment. Because there's only 40 people that are in the giveaway right now. That means it's a 3 out of 40 people will win. The odds are huge. The odds are huge. I don't know any other odds. My channel, for whatever reason, I stick around 100 to 150 people on a live stream. These other channels have 400, 500, 1,000, and I give away the same amount as they do. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, I should get more. I should get more. But I will be faithful with what the Lord has placed in my hands. All right. That is it, folks. We're going to do the giveaway now. The first winner is going to be for the Apex account. The first winner is for the Apex account. $50K Apex account, and the winner is Molt. Congrats, my friend. I need to know what country you're in. What country are you in? All right, you are a winner, and you will get the 50K Apex. Now we're gonna do 2 150K take profit traders. Okay. And don't leave yet because I'll tell you how to get it, okay? All right, next winner is Eternal Grace. Where are you from, Eternal Grace? New Jersey. All right, you're the winner. Hang on, let me do one last one. And the winner here for this one is Kolja. Where are you from, Kolja? What country are you in? Don't leave yet. Kolja might not be able to Germany. I think Germany's fine. I think Germany is fine. Have you had a Take Profit Trader account? Okay, so for the winners for the Take Profit Trader account, you need to open and register with Take Profit Trader with the email that you're going to send to me. For the Apex account, you can use the code when you sign up, but all of you need to send me an email at tyler@thepurposedriventrader.com. No, I'm not in a trade. Okay, the playlist. What is this playlist? The playlist, well, I'm not allowed to have this one, so let's go back and let's see what the previous one was. Yeah, I don't know. It was God's Nation. Was the channel God's Nation? Always a bridesmaid. You'll get one, Ted. I promise you. Yeah, do you see how it consolidated once we hit that red line? Guys, I'm telling you, I teach all this stuff inside the academy. Consider joining. Consider joining. Inside of the academy, you will also get access to the 30-day roadmap. It's included. For brand new traders, the 30-day roadmap gives you the 30 days of exactly what you need to study, what you need to do. It's all laid out for you. Okay? And it comes with the academy and the private live streams. So if you want to join, you can find that information down below. down below. No coupon, no giveaways yet. Not doing any discounts yet right now. So check it out if you have any interest in that. With that, guys, we're going to end the day. I will look for the winners here. You need to send an email to me, and I will send those out to you. Guys, God bless. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And we'll see you all tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye.